is really a hard number to hear, and when I heard it, I wanted to have our next guest on. Every 19 minutes, a baby is born in America hooked on drugs. There is a shortage of foster parents that are trained to be able to care for these ultra fragile infants. Barbara Joyce is the founder of Abba's Embrace and joins us live to share her story, which has now become really her passion and mission. So good to see you.
Hi, thank you for having me.
It's interesting how this worked out. I was actually on social media and I had mentioned something about a mom who had severely harmed her baby. And in response to that, somebody said, hey, do you know kind of the crisis that's happening in Indiana? And somebody said, will you please have you on? Tell us about what your mission is.
Sure. Our mission is to help transform the lives of drug-exposed infants and young children here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, Barbara, you have a family history that I think that people can then understand and say, okay, why is Barbara Joyce, why is this her passion and something that she knows a lot about is because you lived it?
Yes, unfortunately, I have lived this. It's a nightmare. You know, being born into a family of addicts is very chaotic. It's riddled. My life was riddled with abuse and neglect. I swore I would never repeat the things that my mother and my father did, and I tried very hard not to. But I've come out of that with the grace of God. I will just say Him leading me out of it. And you know, the scripture says that God can use all things for good for those that are called according to His purpose. Never in a million years did I think I would ever have a purpose to my life. I was told my entire life I was worthless and I'd amount to nothing, and I believe that. But now I know that we can use my past for good for those children that are here in Indianapolis that really are crying out for help.
Yeah, we're talking about babies that when they are addicted to things like cocaine, I don't feel like we talk about that enough, but there's no nursery. There's no, I mean, there's a hospital, but where do those babies go and where do those mothers have help here in Indiana?
Right, so a baby is born addicted, and sometimes it's caught immediately when they're born, and the mom is going to get help. Sometimes she won't relinquish custody. She's hiding. She doesn't want to be arrested. She doesn't want to lose their child. And so they will hide from the system, or they will just pretend that nothing's wrong and just go home, and they're trying to find help. They want to get free from drugs, but there's nowhere safe to leave their children. Foster care, once children enter foster care, she's really lost custody. And we just want to be a helping hand to say, look, this is going to be a safe place for you to allow us to care for your child. And while we care for her child, we want to help reverse the effects of the drugs on their system. When a baby's born addicted, they appear to go through withdrawal and be done with it and then develop normally. But what happens is the brain has actually been shut down and put to sleep. And the learning disabilities don't show up until kindergarten or first grade. In the state of Indiana, our government will project out how many prison cells we're going to need by counting how many children flunk third grade. Our program will not only help reverse take care of these children while their mamas are getting help, but we want to stimulate their brain activity to wake back up so that they can learn on peer level. So this is a proactive way to try to help break this generational cycle that has really been plaguing not only our community, but all of America.
You have a 501c3 that you've started. You have a beautiful new website. And that's where you are. You're looking for land. You want to have the first nursery in the state of Indiana. We have about 15 seconds left. And even though this was the grassroots effort, I wanted to have you on because maybe there'll be somebody that's watching that says, you know what, I'd like to team up with you to make a difference.
Oh, that would be wonderful. We would welcome any help people have that can help us, because this is grassroots level. My website is abbasembrace.org. Please reach out and let me know what you can do to help us.
Yeah,
Thank
volunteer,
you,
absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting how people make connections, and I'm about making connections, so nice to meet you. If you would like more information on Abba's Embrace and how to get involved, maybe even donate money, I'll link you to their website, and again, it has a lot of information. Fox59.com/Angela Answers for more. Good to see you, nice to meet you. Jim.